Welcome to ASCENT. I'm Fiery Grace the Gifted. I'm here with a Divine Masculine channeled love letter. I've already blessed and shuffled. Let's find out what the Divine Masculine has today. Hey. I saw 222 today. I saw 123 today. I thought of you both times. I don't know what it was, I just did. And that led to so many other thoughts. I look around and I can't help but notice that everything that I've become, you knew. You saw it in me before I saw it in myself. You knew it would happen before I even thought it was possible. Somehow you are everything in one package. And even though I saw all of this in you in some way or form before, I don't know how to say this. It's like it matters now. It's like I need it now. And I think back to how my life changed when I got that first shot of love. It's how I had the energy and the passion. It's how I got the plan. Everything about you, it's like I can see the world on you, and yet I see straight through to everything you are, and I just want to know more. And I don't want to stop knowing more. I want to learn everything there is, and every new thing you've got, I want to explore it. I feel like I could study you for thousands of years and only begin to scratch the surface of your mystery. I miss that. I miss the sense of urgency that I have felt for so long to come running to you for just another taste. I miss the anticipation. I miss knowing it and feeling it. I miss the memories. There were days that I could just get by on you alone. And I never told you that. I never told you how natural it felt to be in your presence. I never told you how much you aroused my senses in more ways than you might think. I never told you that you made me feel like I was on fire. I think I was afraid to ruin it. I was afraid of what would happen in the moment if I said it. A jinx. But I was foolish because there is nothing coincidental or accidental about what we've got. This can't be jinxed. I just sit here and I think, how old am I? How did I get so foolish? Why couldn't I see that the things that I decided to be true didn't make sense? All I knew was one thing. I had to stick to the plan. That was it. But the truth is, I didn't have a real plan then. It wasn't a plan. It was just keep your eye on the ball. And the ball, it's like a laser on the wall. And I'm a cat and my owner is playing with me. It's not even there. And you came in and you tried to show me that I was smarter than that. And I hurt you. You tried to come in and give me the wisdom. You tried to help me upgrade my understanding and my thinking, and I was terrified. Terrified of you, terrified of what I was hearing and seeing, terrified of things that shouldn't be just showing up in my life. Numbers and words and your name, and it was too much. And the passion was too much. The inspiration was too much. It was like all I knew was bad, and good was so unfamiliar that I was terrified of it. And while you were trying to show me my real power, I was only taking a sip here and there, you know. You can lead a horse to water. It's like when you feed your child some exquisite, fancy meal and they want chicken nuggets. How old am I? That when I think back to my behavior, all I can see is the child that I was and the divine perfection that you brought into my life or tried to bring into my life, but I was so unwilling. I was so scared. And honestly, I was intimidated. And don't get me wrong, there is something about you that I think everyone will find a little bit intimidating. But I'm not intimidated by any of that. I felt like in the whole world, everyone I ever could have met, known, come into contact with, I'd never met anyone so like me and yet so much better. Well, I was out here trying to figure out how to get something that really didn't exist. Here you were. You just had it. Like it was normal. Lack is not a word in your vocabulary unless you're telling me not to think about it. How is that possible, you know? I feel like if I take my mind off of my money for 1 second, look away for an instant, it'll all be gone. And yet, you just live in this flow and you're just so happy and blessed. And I just don't understand. And I know you're amazing and I get that part, but how? What did you do different than me? How did you find a way to make this happen and make it look so effortless? You have surprised me over and over again. And once I started to accept the inspiration, you became my muse in every way. I miss the confidence you gave me just by noticing me. I still don't even know why you saw me at all. And I thought surely once you figured out who I really was, that I wasn't who I said, I wasn't who I pretended to be, that surely you would wipe your hands of me. And yet, you told me that I wasn't who I thought I was. I miss it. I need it. I need you. I dream about it constantly now. There was never a wedding or a party even. Suddenly one day, it was like my sleeping self, my dreaming self just knew that in that world, in that reality, I needed you so bad that we could be together there. And I'm afraid because I feel like everything's starting to fade, and even in my dreams I'm reaching and you're getting farther and farther away, and I need you here close to me. The truth is that's not a new revelation. The new revelation is that you were right all along. And the fear that I had wasn't that I would never reach my peak. The fear I had was that I would never make it back to you. And now I see that I was denying the truth that I've always been enough for you. I'll always be enough for you. And I just wasn't enough for myself. I'd become a coward in so many ways in my life. I wasn't afraid I wouldn't make it back to you because I couldn't find my way. I was afraid I wouldn't make it back because I had told myself the only chance I had was being perfect, and truthfully more perfect than you. I'm smart enough now to know that I'm never going to be perfect, and you never asked to be. You never thought you were. So you wouldn't put that burden on me either. That part of myself that thought I had to be better than you was the part of myself that focused on some invisible treasure. I had put the idea that my power was in something when really maybe it was already in me. And it wasn't that I needed the power, I just needed the activation, and that is what you are. That is what you bring. The fullness, the fresh, the new. That feeling of joy when you realize you can go just a little bit farther. You're everything. Everything. And I can't be away from you without you. I can't keep relying on memories that are getting harder to call back. I can't keep trying to fulfill this old plan because I'm too afraid to follow this path that I know I'm supposed to be on. I made a mistake. But since I made my bed once, I'm not going to let my old self trick me again. I can do this. I can change this. I may not have received that wisdom in the moment, but you planted a seed in me. You knew that whole time, you knew. It was the last thing I needed. And now it's all clicked. And I want what's mine. You have my heart. I don't need it back. It's right where it's supposed to be, but I have got to be near my heart to survive. Deep down, I know that's why I gave it to you so long ago. So I hope you're ready. Because I'm coming in hot. I need you. I miss you. I miss everything about you. You are my shining star. You are my everything. I made a mistake. But I know my path now.